grave importance to the county of Meru.
Mr. Manyora, is there anywhere in our statutes where the offense of contempt of assembly is defined?
It's a requirement of the rule of law.
Simple question. Is there anywhere in our statutes where contempt of assembly is defined?
I beg my mind to be refreshed by the council because there is an act of the county government, County Assembly Powers and Privileges Act,
that says
in our volume 3, section 22, page 62, that is, it states, no public officer shall refuse to produce before a county assembly or lab committee any paper of record, subsection 2. It also states,
Mr. Manyora, is there any offense known as contempt of assembly?
yes, the law is clear. County Assembly's Powers and Privileges Act, that is in our volume 3 of our documents. There is a whole part 5 explaining on invitation and summoning of witnesses to the County Assembly and also the consequences.
And what are those consequences?
Section 22 states, subsection 3, where a county assembly passes a resolution that a county public officer has contravened subsection 1, the resolution of the county assembly shall constitute a ground for removal from office of the county public officer in accordance with the constitution or any applicable law.
Mr. Manyora, you have confirmed that the warrants, the summons to the governor were not warranted in the circumstances.
I have not confirmed that.
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you for the opportunity. I beg for just 20 more minutes. There is a crucial issue on IFMIS that I would like to touch on. It is a crucial issue that I would like to take the witness through.
I'll give you 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Further speaker straight to these proceedings.
I understand.
We'll have 2 more witnesses.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Manyora, you accuse the governor of embezzling funds through her relatives, and one of those relatives is Nefat Kenywa.
Yes.
We confirmed that Nefat Kenywa, rather there is no evidence to support the assertion that Nefat Kenywa is a relative to the governor. With that in mind, and we also with the fact that Nefat Kenywa works in the office of the deputy governor, let us go through the IFMIS report. At page 22, yes.
Honourable Speaker, I beg to inform that Nefat Kenywa is not currently working in the office of the deputy governor, but is the acting director for external linkages.
That is your evidence before this court, this Senate?
Yes, the evidence is adduced.
Thank you. I'm getting you a letter to confirm. Let's go to page 345 of our of our documents, 345, Governor's response. What is the date of that letter?
8th September 2022.
The title is deployment.
Yes.
of one Nefat Kenywa in the office of the governor as an administrator.
Yes.
That administrator is in the office of the deputy governor.
Yes. But on the contrary, Honorable Speaker, on page 347 of the same documents, there is a letter deploying the Nefat Kenywa as the director, in fact, the Directorate of External Partnerships to Affairs to perform the functions of the Office of the Director, External Partnerships, dated 9th March 2023.
That is the letter appearing at 347.
Yes.
It confirms that the position held by Mr. Nefat Nyaga is in an acting capacity.
Nefat Kenywa has been deployed.
Yes.
Redeployed.
Yes, at the Directorate of External Partnership Affairs to perform the functions of the Office of the Director, External Partnership.
Yes.
With immediate effect and awaiting recruitment of a substantive director.
Yes.
So you confirm that he was only acting in this position?
There is no that is indicated it's acting, but the letter reads.
Nevertheless, Mr. Kawira, because I am pressed for time, you have accused the governor of embezzling funds through Nefat Kenywa.
Yes.
I want to take you through your own document at page 22. Volume 2.
Yes, I'm there.
Are you there?
22.
There is a specific entry, voucher number 57552.
Page?
It's page 22 of your own document.
Yes, let's proceed.
Read for me the voucher number. That is your IFMIS extract attached to your documents.
Voucher number?
Number 57552. Can you see it?
Kindly guide me.
It is entry number 10.
7572.
It is entry number 10. Page 22. Entry number 10.
67, or it's 57589. Is it?
Entry number 10, Mr. Kawira, is invoice number 57552. The documents that appear first there.
57562.
Yes, entry number 10.
Yes, 57562.
Okay. That is a payment to Nefat Kenywa Meme, right?
Yes.
And the date of that payment is 15th of February 2023.
Yes.
The amount is 54,000.
Yes.
That is your document that you
The amount
relied
is
on.
84,000, sorry.
Pardon?
The amount is 84,000.
84, correct.
Yes, yes, yes.
That is your own extract.
Yes.
And you're saying the governor was used to embezzle funds through this specific payment. That was your evidence.
This part of the evidence adduced.
That is part of it.
Yes.
I want you to go to page 51 of our bundle of documents. Let's go straight to page 54 actually. Forget about 51. There is a letter there.
Yes.
That letter seeks for facilitation of the deputy governor to accompany, rather for a trip to Nairobi.
Yes.
From 7th to 9th February 2023.
Yes.
The next page is page 55.
Yes.
And it confirms payments were done. And there were people who received money.
Yes.
Courtesy of this request.
Yes.
Who was the first beneficiary of that payment?
His Excellency Isaac Mutuma.
The second?
Nefat Kenywa.
The third?
Francis Mukira.
Yes.
And Christopher Gitonga.
I want you to confirm that that payment had nothing to do with the governor. And that is the payment that was done on 15th of February 2023.
It had nothing to do with the personality of the governor, but it arose from the office of the governor.
But the beneficiaries and people who signed for that money are listed there.
They are listed.
Let's go to page 21 again.
Of which document?
Of the same document, your own document, page 21. Are we there?
Page 21.
Yes.
Yes, I'm there.
I'm looking at invoice number 66549. That is entry number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Entry number 14.
Voucher number? Voucher numbers?
66649.
66649, yes.
Yes. Again, confirm the person who was paid money is one Nefat Kenywa Meme.
Yes, he's the one.
Let's go to page 58 of our response.
I'm there.
You confirm there is a voucher that bears the same number at the top.
Yes, 66649.
Thank you. And that invoice is supported by the letter at page 61.
By the letter on page?
61 of the same document.
Is a facilitation
our documents, yes.
Facilitation for travel on 23rd December.
Who requests for facilitation?
Nefat Kenya.
On whose behalf is he making that request?
On behalf of the chief of staff, maybe.
Who are the beneficiaries of that facilitation?
Beneficiaries are Isaac Mutuma, Agri Litinyi, Daniel
Mutuma is the
Mugandi.
deputy governor, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
At the next page is a list of people who received that money.
Yes.
And they signed against it.
The list that I have here is not signed against.
At 62.
Yes.
The names appear Isaac Mutuma.
They appear, but they have not signed against their names.
But you confirm that this is a list that was made in support of, or rather, as indicating the beneficiaries of this payment.
It indicates the beneficiaries, but I can't tell if it's in support because it's not signed.
I could go on, and let me pick just a few more. I only have 5 minutes. Again, let me go to page 27.
Page?
27.
Of your document?
Of your own document, page 27. Page 27.
I'm there.
Again, at entry number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There is voucher number 69719.
Yes.
Again, the payee is Nefat Kenywa Meme.
Yes.
Receiving an amount there.
Yes.
Let's go to page 69. 67 actually.
Of which bundle?
Of our bundle.
Page?
67.
I'm there.
That is a request for facilitation.
Request for?
Facilitation.
No. Page 67.
Yes.
It's request for something that is not visible. I think standing interest or something. Yes, standing interest.
Go to page 69. confirm that the number of the voucher appearing there is the same number of the voucher where NEFAT has been paid at page 27.
Page 27?
69.
The 69719 is the voucher number, but the voucher has not been signed by anyone at all.
But it is the same number.
It's the same.
At page 72.
Yes.
Is a letter requesting the deputy governor again to be facilitated.
Yes, there is the deputy governor traveling to Nairobi, Japan embassy, facilitate.
At
yes.
page 74 is a list of the people who are paid for on behalf of the deputy governor.
The list is there, but not accompanied by their signatures.
Mr. Kawira, because I have less than 3 minutes. When the deputy governor is traveling, or the governor, they do not receive facilitation money in their accounts, do they?
They do sometimes, other times they don't.
The other times that they do not, their PAs and administrators receive that money for their travels and facilitation.
Sorry?
The other times where the money is not deposited in the governor or deputy governor's account is an instance where that money is deposited in the account of their PA or the administrator.
Not necessarily it must be their PA or the administrator, but an officer designated.
Mr. Kawira, you are lying to the Senate. Let me refer you to page 350 of our document.
Of your document?
Yes. You made a Facebook post clarifying who receives money for facilitation for and behalf of the governor and the deputy governor. Are you there?
Yes, I can read the post.
I do not want to read because we are pressed for time. You confirm that there is nothing wrong with the governor's PA receiving money for a facilitation for a valid trip. Is that what you state in that Facebook?
I did that, but I also wrote a condition that all that person whom money has been channeled through their accounts need to do his account and surrender for the sums of money they receive.
Thank you very much. And that takes me to my last question. You talked about prepayments.
Yes.
You also understand that offices are run through imprests.
Yes.
Imprests are money given to an officer to utilize, and upon utilizing, they account for the same.
Yes.
So there is nothing wrong if an officer receives money as long as they account.
There is something wrong if you get that money and do not account and surrender for the same.
Thank you. Has there been any audit in respect of all the monies that were sent to the governor's PA or the deputy governor's PA to confirm that no supporting documents were surrendered?
You have not adduced, even though there was no audit, yourself you have not adduced enough evidence to show that that money was accounted for.
Honorable Evans, it's not up to council to adduce an evidence. It is up to you. You brought your case here. You need to prove it.
We have done that, Honorable Speaker.
Have you brought any audit reports to suggest that those impressed were never surrendered with supporting documents?
No audit report.
Thank you. That's all for this witness, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you. Now, counsel for the county assembly. Do you need to do any re-examination or you're comfortable? If you have to do re-examination, you have 10 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, it will be done by my learned friend, Mr. Boniface Kawira, and he will stick to the 10 minutes.
Honorable Speaker, my name is Mr. Kawira Meru. Mr. Kawira.
Yes, Counsel.
I'll start with the very macabre video that was played by the governor. In that video, where we've seen a cow being slaughtered, Can we see the deputy governor in that video, or has reference been made to the deputy governor in that video?
He is nowhere to be found.
So can that video be attributed to the deputy governor?
No.
In your documents, in your volume 2, from page 1 to page 29, you have annexed an IFMIS extract.
Yes.
The IFMIS extract is specifically from page 17 to 29, correct?
Yes, it is.
The IFMIS extract is for the office of the governor, that is the title.
Yes.
And the payment details are between 1st of July 2022 and 7th of July 2023. That is this year.
Yes, it is.
And it has a timestamp on the bottom left corner. It has a timestamp on the bottom left corner. Of
Yes,
which,
it has. Yes,
of
it
which
is.
specific
It
page?
has, sorry. It has.
It has.
Yes.
As the governor produced an alternate IFMIS extract, an alternative IFMIS extract.
None whatsoever.
Are the IFMIS receipts that are next to the governor's response from page 105? You can turn with me, Honorable Speaker, to page 105
Of which bundle?
of the governor's response. Are the IFMIS extract, the IFMIS payments, or rather they are called IFMIS receipts, that are annexed there too, are they extract?
Just a minute, oh.
Okay. Oh, can you just confirm at page 105
Yes.
the IFMIS receipt that is provided by the governor? Does it have a timestamp?
It doesn't have any timestamp.
Does it say the office from which it emanates?
It doesn't state.
Does it state the duration?
It doesn't.
So which of these two IFMIS extracts should we believe?
The one with the timestamp and the duration.
Okay. You've been referred by the Governor's Council to page 22 of our volume 2. That is the IFMIS extract. The voucher number I believe 57562. You can see it?
57562.
Yes.
Yes.
You can see it?
Yes.
What is the amount that is indicated on that voucher number?
84,000.
Yes.
Yes, 84,000.
Honorable Speaker, a moment, I get to that page. That voucher number is with respect to who? Or who was it issued to? Who was that voucher number issued to?
It was issued to Nefat Kenya.
To Nefat Kenya.
Meme.
Yes. And the Governor's Council has referred you to page 51 of their volume 2, correct?
Yes.
In fact, it is page 54 of their volume 2,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Where we see this trip that was made around between 7th to 9th of February 2023, correct?
Yes.
Now turn to our volume 2, page 22, that specific voucher number 10. It is voucher number 6, There is voucher number 57562.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Does the amount, because I can see the amount there is 84,000.
4,000.
Does it correspond with the amount that is on page 55?
No, the amount on page 55 is 126,000.
So there's an anomaly there.
Yes, there is an anomaly.
Okay. Turn to page 57. As that voucher that is provided there been signed or examined by the relevant officers?
It has not been signed by the relevant
You
officer.
confirm it is still for NEFAT Kenya?
Yes, it is for NEFAT Kenya.
Is it examined?
No,
Is it signed?
no.
Okay. Turn to the voucher to page 58 of volume 2 of the governor's index. I'm sorry, Honourable Speaker. Page 58 of the governor's index. You've been referred to voucher number 66649.
Yes.
What is the difference between voucher number 66649 on page 58 and the one on page 57?
The one on page 58 has been signed by the examiner.
Yes.
It has been signed by the accountant.
Yes.
It has been signed by the AIE holder.
Yes.
And it has been signed by the director of accounts.
Yes.
The one on page 57 isn't signed by even a single officer.
Okay. So those are glaring differences.
Yes.
And we cannot say for a fact that the vouchers appearing on those two separate pages have met all the specifications or all the requirements before the impress is released.
Sorry, come again?
You cannot say for a fact that the work the monies that are represented by these two vouchers are regular, because one is signed by all the required officers, the other one is not signed.
I confirm.
And you can confirm that the IFMIS receipt that I've just shown to you that is annexed to the governor's response is just a MS Word table, a Microsoft Word table.
Yes.
No timestamp, no nothing.
It is not system generated.
Yes.
It is just a creation of computer.
And the governor has not produced an alternative IFMIS extract.
None whatsoever.
Okay. Have you in the impeachment motion stated the numbers of the motor vehicle registration numbers of the county government vehicles that were in the Makiri rally that turned violent?
No, I have not indicated the number.
So you would agree then that the motor vehicle searches are not relevant because you've not made reference to a single motor vehicle registration number in the motion?
They are not relevant in this case.
Okay. Does the fact that you attended an Okolea rally provide a defense or sanitize the obvious irregularity or conflicting Okolea, which is a private charity, with official government functions and programs?
They can't.
Does the fact, okay, not the fact, does the allegation that you supported that Okolea rally with 100,000 sanitize that irregularity?
You can regularize the wrongdoing of conflicting government resources and private charities.
Okay. You were shown on our volume 2, Honorable Speaker, that is our volume 2, pages 87.
Council, your time is up. One question and wind up.
Honorable Speaker, if you're kind indulgence, can I have 5 minutes? I have not more than 5 more questions to go.
Your time is up, Council. One question, you wind up.
Okay.
That gentleman may faint there. I mean, have mercy on Honorable Evans.
I'm guided accordingly, Honorable Speaker. You were pointed to a letter, the letter appearing on page 86 of our volume 2.
Yes.
That is the facilitation to travel,
Yes.
where the governor's name appears.
Yes, it appears.
Turn with me to page when is the letter on page 86 dated?
5th June 2023.
When is the letter on page 87 dated?
6th June 2023.
So the letter by the county secretary on page 87 of our volume 2 was written a day after the letter on page 86.
Yes,
And the governor is not listed on the people on the Meru County delegation that is traveling to China
I can confirm.
from that letter.
Yes,
So can it be said, or as the governor presented the identities of these people, who she said are part of the real technical team, her relatives being an advanced team, as she presented the identities of these people?
sorry?
As the governor presented the identities of the people she says are the real technical team, her relatives being an advanced team, as the identities or their request for clearance, has it been presented before this Honorable House?
Come again, Council.
But my question is, the governor says that our relatives went as part of an advanced team.
Yes.
I am now asking, are the identities of these people who are to go as part of the technical team, given that she now alleges that our relatives are part of an advanced team, have the identities of these persons been disclosed?
Yes,
Where? The people who are to go after the travel.
no, sorry, no identity has been disclosed.
No identity has been disclosed.
Yes,
And the governor is appearing on page 86 together with her siblings, who she says are part of the advanced team.
yes,
So could the governor have traveled with the relatives as part of the advanced team, while at the same time alleging that she was to travel with the other people who were to travel after this advanced team?
depending on this letter, there could have not been any other team that was to
There is no
travel.
possibility
Of
of
another team to
of another
travel.
team.
Yes,
This was the only team.
yes,
And the governor's relatives were part of the technical team.
yes.
Council, if it hits 20, 10:20,
One
you
last
have
question.
to yield the microphone.
One last question.
1 minute.
Very well, Honorable Speaker. All the allegations that you've proved, that you've made and presented the evidence, the work ticket number H24574 that has been used 17 times, as the governor discounted that work ticket has been used 17 times.
Nowhere.
You say the last question. That was indeed the last. So, Council, you may have to yield the microphone.
Very well, Honorable Speaker. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, Honorable Senators, pursuant to Rule 23 of the third schedule, you have the opportunity to seek clarification or ask questions. I will give you 20 minutes to do that, so that from 10:40 we embark on the two witnesses and wind up. The Honorable Olekina.